shoot 26% from the floor, 35 from the three, and 60% from the foul line. You wouldn't think you'd be standing here talking about a win, but that says a lot about our players and determination and guts. So needless to say, I'm proud of them, but needless to say, we got to get a lot better. We got to get a lot better.
You could have 48-40 there with about 3 minutes to go. What do you think of the overall this
And I know this is, you're going to think I'm lying. I tell the truth. I really, during the game, I don't think that. I think what we got to do, and I'm thinking about defensively. We're struggling to score. I'm thinking about, I got a play card here. I've used every one of them about 5 times. I don't know what to call, what to do, who to get the ball in the hands. So, actually, I didn't have time to think about that. I'm trying to get the right personnel. We got people with 4 fouls. We got, I just didn't, I'm not concentrated on the other thing. We're just trying to keep getting one stop at a time, come down. I kept telling them we can't score 10 points in one possession. Each possession's important. Each possession on the other end's important. I thought the key to us keeping it close was Crystal Leary in the first half when Asia went down in foul trouble. I thought they started forcing the ball to their 6'7" girl because they thought they could get it in there, but Crystal Leary just did a fantastic job front, and we did a good job getting weak sides. So I thought we created a lot of turnovers that way. And overall, if you look at the offense, all the hustle plays, we won the battles. We had 22 offensive rebounds of their 14. Second chance points, we had 14 of their 8. So all the hustle plays, we won. And when you're not shooting well and you're not playing well, you have to win the hustle plays, and we were able to do that.
Coach, how about some of the big shots? Taylor Palmer, the 3, Bria Holmes, the 3 late. Both of them had kind of struggled, and obviously Bria had to play through foul trouble, but just to gut it out and to be able to knock down the shots.
It's 2 games now. If people watched the game, they would swear up and down we didn't win. It was Oklahoma State game and this game. But, give our girls credit. They're not going to quit. The Jess Harleys, the Crystal Learys and that, them people coming off the bench just play extremely hard. And they give us a push. I think you noticed I extended a lot more today. We had to do something. We just had to extend, be more aggressive. And I think that took them out of rhythm a little bit when we extended because they didn't have as much time on the shot clock when we extended. So, we made some key plays right there at the end. We made some key plays and then kept extending, got the turnover with 12 seconds. We got exactly what we wanted. We had an up pick. Asia was – they switched with Asia on a guard down there, and Bria Holmes had the big center up there. And we threw it to Bria, and she drove it on the center, and we just didn't score. So – we got exactly what we wanted off that play.
Talked after the Baylor game just about how this team would respond to the adversity of losing a basketball game, and clearly almost did it again, almost started a streak in the wrong direction. But how important is it just that you did?
Well, it's very important. I mean, we got to, if you look at our front end of our Big 12 season, geez whiz. I mean, it's pretty tough. Now we get the pleasure to go play Iowa State at Iowa State, which is probably the hardest place to play in the league. So, I mean, it's not easy, but we needed to be 3-1 going to that Iowa State game. I really felt that. So that was very important for us to be 3-1. And then after Iowa State, I think we play Oklahoma. I mean, we just don't – these first 5 – they didn't do us a favor, these first 5 games. So, but it is what it is, and we can come out of that – those first 5-6 games, and then we're going to be in good shape going into the rest of the Big 12.
What does it take for someone to, in a key situation, miss the front end of a one-on-one, miss the front end of a one-on-one, and then find herself with the ball on the 3, looking at her that she,
No, I know. You know what? She's got short memory, evidently, a lot shorter than I do. But you got to give her credit. She has confidence in herself that, and I like that. At times, and other times I don't like it, but, at least she has the confidence to go in her ability to do that.
You look for shooters like to have that mentality, even if they miss 10 in a row, they always believe.
I do. They were sagging so much. I mean, I thought Crystal Caldwell played a lot better today. We needed her to come out of it, her slump a little bit, and I thought she did a good job and let the game come to her a little bit. So that was good to see. We never got in a flow. We were always in foul trouble the first half. I think we had 3 or 4 people and had 2 fouls the first half. So. The second half we stayed in foul trouble at times, Asia picked up her third, didn't want to pick up her fourth. She picked up her third in the first 4 minutes, and I didn't want her out of the game at the end, so we sat her a little bit right there. And again, I think the key was Crystal Leary when Asia had to sit. I really, defensively.
Do you mention at halftime that you're shooting 19%?
Absolutely.
I mean,
I mentioned it about 10 times,
ten
Paul.
times?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you tell them as far? I mean, you just can't say go ahead, make shots.
Well, no, I
They're
thought
trying to miss.
if you go back and look at, which I will, you go back and look at the film, I thought the first 10 minutes we took some bad shots, hurried bad shots, and that's pretty much what got us going down not shooting well. We didn't move the ball. We stood around. There was no flow. There was nothing. We were standing around. So, and then the other thing is, we went to Asia early, and she wasn't scoring. And that hurt us. I think Asia played hard on the defense end, did a lot of things for this team, just didn't score today.
I think it was a good sign, though, that you're down a point at halftime and you've got 2 for 20 out of Asia, Stepney, Caldwell, and Palmer.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what I said. That group was playing. I praised that group here at halftime that was in at the game at the end of the first half. We would have been blown out if it wasn't for them because of their defense. So, our best defensive team is not necessarily our best offensive team. So you make a choice there. You're going to try to, it was an ugly game. You might as well just go defense right here and try to keep it close going into the second half, and that's what we decided.
One more question for Coach.
How about Avery?
Yeah, Avery played hard today. Avery played extremely hard, hit a big shot in overtime. I mean, when we're struggling to score, and I thought she played hard. I thought they all played hard. And it's good to get the win. We couldn't, like you all said earlier, we couldn't afford to go 0-2 at home here right off the start. So that was a good win for us.